Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Nilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschate De Satarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Mishwaram. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anyone remembers what we discussed last class? I think there was some revision. Yes? Okay. So anyone remembers what was discussed in the revision? Today also we'll do a little bit of revision and we'll discuss something else. Yeah. Anyone? I had said that I will ask question. Shall I ask question?
Probably we discussed about Brahma Jyoti a little. The last class.
Yeah. Anyone has any question about whether God is personal, impersonal? Anyone has any question or any doubt? Anyone has any doubt regarding God, personal or impersonal? So what all of you think? God is personal or impersonal?
God is personal.
Okay, God is personal.
He has impersonal aspect as well.
Okay, God is personal, he has impersonal aspect as well. Okay, anyone else? Anything anyone wants to tell? Anything? Why then people tell? Why then people tell? Okay, someone was telling something. Tell.
Somebody I just asking, how did SRT are formed?
How this Sattva, Raja, Guna, Tamo are formed? Their energies are never formed. Energy is neither formed nor created nor destroyed. It is always conserved. Like that. They are the energies of the Lord.
I think the person comes and so all these three modes come with all these three moods.
Sorry, I could not get your question. Can you tell? Your voice is little unclear.
Yeah. So I am saying, when anybody takes the birth, he will come with all these three modes.
Yeah. Yes. He will have a combination of SRT.
So, all the combinations are there. So, as I think heard you last time also, so we can change this SRT based on our association.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was just want to have an understanding.
Yes, perfect. So we can change our combination of S, R and T based on what association we are taking. That's a perfect understanding. Anyone else? Anything? Okay. So till now we have discussed about first the three modes of material nature, and we discussed about S, R and T and all those things. And then we also in that we discussed how the soul is beyond the modes, but it comes under the modes. So can anyone say why the soul comes under the modes? Why the soul which is beyond the modes comes under the modes of material nature? Can anyone say?
Because when it takes a body, so to like it is like adhesive to the soul and the physical body.
Yeah, perfect. So, so when the soul takes a body and the body has two parts. The body has the body, the hardware, and also the subtle body. When the soul takes these things, so the body has the S, R and T, and the subtle body also has the Sattva, Raja and Tama. And the soul takes the body, and that is how it comes under modes. So now the next question is, why the soul takes the body? Can anyone say, anyone else other than Sam Narayan? Why the soul takes the body then?
Because it wants to control.
Okay, who said?
Anshul.
Anshul, yes, because it wants to control. Very good. The soul wants to control. Just control. What else?
Also, Prabhuji, it needs an interface to connect with the material world.
Very good, very good. But why it wants to connect with the material world? That's the first question. It wants to control, and one more thing we discussed. Create.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So that's the enjoyment, to control and create. That gives enjoyment. Yes. What gives enjoyment? मैंने कर दिखाया. Yes, I have done it. So that gives enjoyment. So controlling and creating gives enjoyment for the soul. And this controlling and creating is possible. The soul can only create and control. Can anyone say? We discussed about 3 levels of energy. 3 levels. Okay. We discussed Bhagwan के 2 energy हैं. There are 2 energies of Krishna, God.
Para and apara.
Yeah, very good. Okay, para and apara, that is there. So we discussed about God's 2 energies, 2 prakritis, 2 energies. Anyone? God's 2 energies?
Bhautik Prakriti or Jaivic Prakriti?
No. One is definitely Bhautik Prakriti. That is very clear. One is the material nature, the Bhautik Prakriti. And what is else? Another? Jivatma, Jiva Prakriti. So Jiva is also Prakriti. It is also energy of the Lord, right? And there is material Prakriti, Bhautik Prakriti, and then there is Jiva Prakriti, right? Now, which is higher, which is lower?
Jivatma is higher and
Ah.
material nature is lower, is inferior, and Jivatma is superior.
Yes, so material nature is inferior and Jivatma is superior. Why the Jivatma is superior? Can anyone say?
Prabhuji, because Jivatma has consciousness.
Very good, very good. Who said this?
Seema Prabhuji.
Seema, yes, very good. Thank you. So Jivatma has Chetana, and that is how it is superior, and it has no Chetana. Right. So now, if the Jivatma wants to control and create, can he control God? Because God to higher hai. Right?
No.
So he can only control. We can control and create जो हमारे नीचे हैं. हमारे ऊपर वालों तो क्या control कर सकते हैं? So then what is the only possibility if the Jivatma has a desire to control and create? So the only possibility is
To come to the material world?
Yeah, only possibility is to control in material realm. You are able to understand? And then we discussed that, then we discussed that how the material body which we have got, as Nitin was telling, material body is an interface for Jiva, who is spirit, to interact with matter. Okay? Yes? This is what exactly we discussed. Anyone has anything else to tell? And then the question all of you asked, that why then the Jiva comes, how come Jiva in spiritual world had this thought of controlling and creating? Yeah, because Jiva has been given the free will, freedom. Then why God has given free will? Otherwise there is no love. If there is no free will, then there is no love. Right now also, Sri Nitai has full free will to do all nonsense. कौन रोक सकता है मेरे को गलत काम करने में? So like that. See, even after spending 20 years in ISKCON, can I not do wrong things? I can do. What ISKCON has done? Tell me, where are the iron bars ISKCON has put in front of Sri Nitai Das? नहीं, इसको सही काम करना है. कहाँ है? I am so free, so free. When I joined ISKCON, I had no freedom. And now after 20 years, I have so much freedom. Now why ISKCON has given me freedom so much? Because ISKCON knows he will not misuse the freedom. Now in my 1 sign, crores of rupees can go from one account to another account. But ISKCON knows that this person has proven last 20 years he has never misused neither wealth nor women. So ISKCON is also peaceful. I am also peaceful. Correct? So everyone has freedom, but as soon as the soul doesn't want to misuse the freedom, then he enjoys in the spiritual world. But when he wants to misuse his freedom to exploit, to control, to create, then he comes to material world. And don't think that in spiritual world everything is boring and there is no enjoyment. Everyone is just बैठ के तपस्या कर रहा है और कोई खाना नहीं खा रहा है and भूखा रह रहा है, कोई आग के सामने ऐसे बैठा हुआ है. Spiritual world is the ultimate enjoyment. We'll discuss about spiritual world definitely, but I wanted to do a little bit of revision so that we don't forget. Okay, this is first thing we discussed. And what else? Can anyone say what else next thing we discussed in this series? We also discussed when the spirit soul comes to the material world. So the material world now, so many souls have come to control and create. Now what will happen? What will be the result? Imagine 10 लोग आगे एक रूम में भेज दिया. Sorry. Imagine 10 people. Hare Krishna, please keep muted or tell the answer. Imagine 10 souls come and they are put in one room and everyone wants to control and create others, control others. Then what will happen?
Competition.
Okay, competition will happen. So basically what will happen is chaos. Yes, this will result in chaos. So in order to handle the chaos, there has to some. So if I have to handle the chaos, so then there has to be some systems, some hierarchy. Okay, otherwise there will be big chaos. And that is basically the system that Krishna has created, the system of demigods. Karma and demigods. So that there is authority and there are some system. Karma is the system, demigods are the authority. So Karma is like, we have in companies, we have policies. Yes, every company has policy manual, correct? So karma is like policy manual, and demigods are regulatory bodies. Is the concept very clear? So that there is no chaos in this world. And then we learnt about lot of things about demigods, how demigods are different in charges. And so demigods, can anyone say anything about demigods? What all things we discussed?
They are good souls who does not have any propensity to exploit.
Yeah, so they are good souls, and they don't want to exploit. But they want to enjoy the material world, correct? So there, and what else? What else about demigods we discussed?
Demigods are in Sattva Guna.
Yeah, demigods are in Sattva Guna. Very good, very good. Demigods are those people in Sattva Guna. Yes, what else? What else we discussed about demigods?
They are also devotees of Krishna.
Okay, they are also devotees. And what else?
They are bound to give benedictions.
They are that we'll discuss. They are happy. Oh, mute Bikramji. Happy to see us becoming devotees. Sometimes we think that I was worshipping Shiva, and I was worshipping Indra, I was worshipping Ganesh, now I have started worshipping Krishna. Will Ganesh be angry with me? So Ganesh is devotee of Krishna, and Ganesh will be most happy when he sees us becoming good devotees of Krishna. Okay? And then, as all of you said, the another thing is that demigods are obliged to give us benedictions. But God, Krishna, is not obliged. Okay? Anything else we discussed about demigods? Anyone else? The benedictions. Yeah, so what are the benedictions of the demigods? Can anyone say what benedictions the demigods can give?
Material benediction.
Okay, material benediction. Krishna also gives material benedictions. What is the difference between demigod's benediction and Krishna's benediction?
The benedictions given by needs and wants.
Huh?
Needs and wants.
Okay, needs and wants. Okay, definitely this is a point.
Krishna fulfill needs, and demigods are obliged to fulfill wants also.
Okay, demigods will fulfill wants and Krishna will fulfill the needs. This is one thing. What else? What else? There is also another thing.
While giving benedictions, demigod does not ensure purity of heart.
So demigods, they will not ensure purity of heart. And Krishna will ensure purity of heart. Very good, very good. That's a very good point. Anything else? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Tell.
Demigods' benedictions are not permanent, but
Yeah.
Krishna's benedictions are permanent.
Very good, very good. Benedictions of demigods are not permanent, and Krishna's benedictions are permanent. Very good. So these are all things, and demigods don't become angry when they see us devotees, rather they become very, very happy when we become devotees. Okay. So then,
and probably the medium of exchange.
that is the, yeah. So the medium of exchange is
in case of demigod is business and there is love.
So then, it's a business versus love. As soon as you want to love the demigods, they will shift you to Krishna and said, please love Krishna. We don't love us, right? So that is what. This is a very nice point. So then we discussed about is God personal or impersonal? So in that we discuss many things. So what is the impersonal aspect of the God? Can anyone say what we discussed about? What is the impersonal aspect of the God and what is the personal aspect of the God?
Impersonal aspect is Brahman.
Brahma. What is Brahma?
It doesn't have a form. It doesn't have a form. Only light or energy.
It is the energy.
It's the aura of the Lord
it's
Krishna.
the effulgence of God. Okay, anything else? Okay, what is personal? Anything about we discussed about the personal form of the Lord?
Yeah, Satchidananda body.
Yeah, so Satchidananda, it is not like our form, which is having veins and it is having all nasty substances are coming out. So it is not like that. Also, what else? It is beautiful. Okay. So God has a personal form, right? So now then we discussed why then there are so many people who say that God doesn't have a form. That also we discussed. Why then, if God has the energy aspect and also the personal aspect, and the energy is just the effulgence, why some people say that there is no...
They don't have patience to wait and experience that.
Yeah, so they don't have patience, first of all. They don't have patience. What else?
And they think that the body can be of like our body. So
They think that their God's body is also like my body. So then how can God have a my body? So it should not have body. They think that only body can be made like this. There cannot be anything else in which the body can be made. Scientists are able to make a body through sculptures are able to make a body out of stone, correct? And scientists are able to make a body out of plastic, correct? And God has made one body out of this Kapha, Vata, Pitta, these three elements, and they joined. But God also can have a very beautiful body out of Satchidananda. So if we think that only body can be made with this material, that is what is the mistake. If body can be made out of plastic, wood, stone, and blood, mucus, bile, and all these things, body can also be made out of Satchidananda, which is eternal. Right? Yeah. What else? Anything else we discuss? Yeah, then we discussed a very important thing. Arjuna is asking question. You remember? We discussed a very important thing. Arjuna's question. What we should do in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Whether we should worship personal or do impersonal meditation. Yes, can anyone say what Arjuna's question is? You remember the question? This we discussed in the end. What Krishna is answering?
Krishna says it is troublesome to meditate on.
Yeah, so this is troublesome. Klesadhikatarastesha, and this is easier and it helps you attain the highest destination. Okay. So then what is the goal of the life? Then what is the goal of the life?
To love Krishna.
Okay. So goal is to love and go back to spiritual world. Yes. So what is the most important element of love? Can anyone say what is the most important element of love?
To serve.
Very good, very good. Who said serve?
I said Anshul.
Very good. The most important element of love is service. And
But
that
can we say to give happiness?
Yeah, so by service only you give happiness. So that service to God is called bhakti. So what is bhakti? The service to God is called bhakti. So when a living entity wants to serve God to awaken his love or wants to serve God with love, that process is called bhakti, right? And Krishna explains about this. The bhakti has different elements or limbs, and Krishna explains about different limbs of bhakti from Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter to 12th chapter. Okay. So before rendering bhakti, we need to understand first ki whom to give bhakti. Who is this God? Is Krishna the God? Why we consider Krishna as God? Some people say, some people they say Guru is only God. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. What is that end? They say? Huh? Tasmai Shri Guru Veno. Some people say Guru only as God only. So that is foolishness. Guru is not God. Guru is one who takes us to God. So this is the greatest foolishness in India. As soon as Guru Purnima comes, the Guru Purnima day, Guru becomes God. Ganesh Chaturthi days, Ganesh becomes God. Sawan ke mahine mein Monday, Lord Shiva becomes God. And in Kartik, if you go to Janmashtami, Krishna is God. And then Radhashtami, Radharani is God. And then comes Vishwakarma Puja, Vishwakarma is God. Durga Puja mein Durga Mata is the God. Right? So, that means in India, people are completely confused who is the supreme God and why we say Krishna as the supreme God. What is the position of Shiva? What is the position of Durga? What are the position of the demigods? That is very, very unclear to many people. That is very, very confusing. So first we need to discuss bhakti means bhakti to God. Bhakti cannot be to demigods. Bhakti cannot be, I cannot say, मेरा पत्नी के प्रति बहुत भक्ति है, उसको भक्ति नाम नहीं दो, मैं पत्नी को प्रेम करता हूँ, श्रद्धा करता हूँ, सेवा करता हूँ. That is it. So when we talk about bhakti, bhakti is reserved for God. As soon as you start doing bhakti to demigods, see, bhakti is always, so what are the meaning of bhakti? Now can anyone say what is meaning of bhakti?
Doing service is bhakti.
Okay, doing service is bhakti. What is that? That
Without
which
expecting something.
Without it.
So without expectation. Yes. What else? What else? Out of spiritual feelings. What else? Trying to do something to awaken love. That is bhakti. So it is, so all the material relationships, whatever we see in this world, be husband, wife, brother, sister, father, mother, everything has some expectation. Like we say na, ki expectations only create problem. Yes, expectations do not create problem. Unreasonable expectation create problem. Because material relationship without expectation, there is no question of any material relationship. Can the husband say he has no expectation from the wife? Can the husband say? Tell me, raise of hand, any husband can say, कुछ नहीं. जैसे imagine he goes for marriage and says to the wife, मेरा कुछ expectation नहीं, आप आइए घर में जब रहना है रहिए, घर से जब जाना है जाइए, आपको जो करना है करिए, I'll be your husband. Can the husband say like this? Can the wife, imagine the lady is searching for a husband and the husband lady is telling, मेरा कुछ आपसे expectation नहीं है, आप मेरे को खाना दीजिए, नो प्रॉब्लम, खाना नहीं दीजिए, नो प्रॉब्लम, आप मेरे को, सो एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है मतलब रिलेशनशिप ही नहीं है. करेक्ट? इन मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, यू सी, इन मटेरियल वर्ल्ड material relationships, the basis is expectations. Sometimes the husband says to the wife, I have no expectations from you. Yes, meaning is I have no unreasonable expectation from you, but I have reasonable expectation. Can the husband say, okay, तुम कुछ भी करो, कुछ ऐसे हो सकता है क्या? Can the wife say, husband तुम कुछ भी करो, तुम you go, you do have affair, love affair with any other lady? Will the lady tolerate like this? That means he has expectation from the husband, that the husband has to have proper character and should ensure that things at home is properly done. Correct? Can the father say, I have no expectation from my son? Can he say? It is not possible only. So, material relationship, the basis is expectation. Without expectation, if there is no expectation, let's say for example, there is some boy who is running on the garden in the community here, I have no expectation from him. That means I have no relationship from him, with him. But if my son is running around, so then I have expectation. Arey, you have been playing for last 3 hours. You have to come back and solve your assignments. That means I have some expectation. So in material relationship, the basis is expectation. And that is how bhakti is not possible in any material relationship, even with the demigods. Bhakti is only possible with Krishna or God, with whom we can deal without expectation. Like you see, Krishna is there as Paramatma in our heart, and we are human beings. Krishna is there in Paramatma. Then we become a dog, then Krishna goes and stays with us in the dog body as Paramatma. Right? Can any, you tell me any husband, right? The wife will become dog in the next life. Can any husband say, I will also come and become a dog? You tell me any husband here, I'll come with you, I'll become a dog, you will become dogini and I'll be the dog, and both dog and dogini, we will have our own house. No one will tell. No one. No husband can do like that. No wife can do like that. No son can do like that. Forget about that. The husband, the son, the mother, the father, no one even knows where the soul has gone. Like my mother passed away in 2013. I don't even know where my mother has gone. So the wife passes away, the husband doesn't know where she has gone. The husband passes away, the wife doesn't know where he has gone. Right? So the only possibility of having a relationship without expectation is with God. And Krishna is already doing it. Only we have to do it with Krishna. भगवान already हमारे साथ without expectation का relationship रखे हैं. Krishna is already loving us without expectation. Bhakti is an expression of return gift of Lord to the Lord. समझ में आ रहा है? How many of you understood it? How many of you understood?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes. What did you understand?
Yes. So only we have to offer everything to Krishna and then use it in the material world. Not directly to any seva, directly in the relationship. But after offering everything to Krishna, then that offerings can be used as prasad.
Yeah.
In this way, you can show the divine love towards Krishna.
Yeah.
Without any expectation.
So, but Krishna is already doing it, correct? As Paramatma.
Yes, he is already doing it.
Now we have to start doing it, and when we start doing it, that is called bhakti. Is this clear? Is this clear? So Krishna is already loving us without expectation, and when the jivas, they express in return, that is called bhakti. Is this clear for everyone? So now, before we can do bhakti to Krishna, we need to first understand what is the position of the demigods. Is Krishna really God? What is the definition of God? Right? What is meaning of God? Okay. So, before bhakti, we need to understand who is God or why Krishna is God. Okay. So now God in Sanskrit is called Bhagavan. Can anyone say what is the meaning of the word Bhagavan?
Complete.
Okay, complete. Very good. But it is little incomplete, the answer. So complete.
Chit Anand, Sab Kuch Usme.
Okay, very good. Little more.
All others are Adi Adura like
Like Rahul. So Rahul is completing your answer. So Bhagavan means he is complete in 6 opulences or vibhutis or qualities. So Bhaga, the word Bhaga means quality and Van means one who possesses it incomplete. So what are these 6 qualities? The first one is beauty. So now anyone who has beauty incomplete, can anyone say that I am so beautiful, I am the most beautiful, like we say Miss Universe, right? Now Miss Universe is the most, first of all, Miss Universe bhul jao, it is not Miss Universe, Miss World only, because in universe there are other ladies also who are more beautiful. So let us say there are Urvasis, there are Apsaras, there is Parvati Devi, there is Lakshmi, they are all much more beautiful. So let's say Miss World. Now beauty means he is complete in beauty. That means he is beautiful to the human beings, he is beautiful to the cows, he is beautiful to the animals, he is beautiful to the insects. That is meaning of beautiful. Now complete beauty means that he is beautiful for everyone. Imagine the Miss Universe is there and one dog is there and one sea dog is there. Where the dog will get attracted to the Miss Universe or sea dog? Tell me. Huh? All of you have some doubt? You are not telling? Sea dog. So Sam Narayan has no doubt, but I don't know about others. Others have doubt? The dog will go to the Miss Universe or the sea dog? Sea dog. That means the Miss Universe doesn't have complete beauty. So Krishna is Bhagavan because he has complete beauty, because Krishna attracts everyone. The very name Krishna means akarshan, means who has the power to attract everyone. So the best name for God is Krishna. So Krishna is not a sectarian name bounded because the Hindus are telling God as Krishna and someone else. Krishna is not a sectarian name. Krishna is based on name of God, based on his quality. What is the quality? One who attracts everyone. God is person who is so beautiful. He is not just beautiful to the human beings, he is beautiful to the cows, he is beautiful to the birds, he is beautiful to the deers, he is beautiful to the insects. Everyone God attracts through his beauty. And that's how we see when Krishna performed his pastimes, everyone was so enchanted, madly, The cows, like you will see in pictures, when Krishna goes for grazing cows, you will see generally, I don't know if you can show the picture. So generally when there is a Krishna, when there is a gaichar who is going to graze the cows, वो आगे रहता है या पीछे रहता है? Can anyone tell? आपने अगर गाय, हाँ, पीछे रहता है कि नहीं? ऐसे ऐसे बोल बोल के वो जाता है. आपने देखा है कभी ऐसे ऐसे आवाज करता है तो पीछे जाता है. But you will see all the pictures where Krishna is going for grazing cow. Krishna is in the front and the cows are in the back. Why? Because if Krishna goes to back, then cows also turn their face towards Krishna and they don't go ahead only. And that's why in Vrindavan, so if Krishna remains in the back, the cows will move around and then they will be watching Krishna only. And Krishna will say, chalo, 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 they will not go. Because Krishna is so attractive. And then Krishna goes in the front, and just to see Krishna, keep on seeing Krishna, the cows move. Rather, when Krishna came, forget about Krishna, Lord Ram, when he, wherever he went. So, when Lord Ram went to Mithila, so then Lord Ram married Mother Sita, and then so many ladies in Mithila all started dreaming, hi, if this man becomes my husband, if this man becomes my husband. That's what the beauty of Lord Ram. Kandarpa aganita amita chabinava nila nirada sundaram patapita tadita ruchi suchi naumi janaka sutavaram. So Janaka Suta is Sita. Bara, Lord Ram became the husband of Janaka Suta, but all the Mithila Vasis, all the ladies of Mithila, they all dreamt in their heart, ki if Lord Ram becomes my husband. Then Lord Ram went to Dandakaranya, and in Dandakaranya also, there are so many sages who said, oh Lord, you are so beautiful, we want to serve you like Mother Sita. When Lord Ram was in Ayodhya, many of the ladies of Ayodhya, they also said, ki, oh, if I can get Lord Ram as my husband, Sita is so fortunate. And everyone would keep on telling to Lord Ram that I want to become your wife. And then Lord Ram would say to everyone that this life eka patni brata. And all these people who desired like this were born as gopis. And Krishna fulfilled their desire. The Mithila Vasis ladies, the Kuru ladies, in Mathura ladies, the Kuru ladies, the sages of Dandakaranya, all these were born as gopis in Krishna Lila. And also in Krishna Lila, the monkeys, the cows, everyone was so mesmerized. In Ram Lila, you see the monkeys, Jambavan, deers, everyone was so mesmerized by Krishna, right? So that is the first proof that Krishna is God, because he possesses beauty in full completeness. Okay? The next one is strength. So if you see strength, Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. Can anyone forget about lifting a Govardhan hill? Can any god say that I can lift a box also, as like this, for 7 days? We can't even lift a box. So Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. Krishna performed so many miraculous acts. Krishna went and got the son of the lost son of a Brahmana, and also the dead son of his teacher. So Krishna showed through his pastimes innumerable strength, right? And then the third thing is knowledge. Of so many books, One seminar Krishna gave called Bhagavad Gita for 45 minutes, right? And it became so famous. So Bhagavad Gita is just a seminar of 45 minutes, but so many editions, so many people have written commentaries. So that shows Krishna's knowledge. And the fourth one, anyone can say? What is the fourth one? Beauty, strength, knowledge, wealth. So many people tell me, "Arey, your Krishna married 16,108 and he didn't allow you to marry even once." Right? But can anyone do like that? And it's not that all the 16,108 ladies of in Dwarka all were feeling bereft, and some were not getting maintenance, some were not getting food, some were not getting place to stay. Everyone had palace. So, no one, no demigod, no god has ever shown such opulence of wealth like Krishna. So his wealth, and then next is fame. Krishna is so famous, even the demons, they would talk about Krishna always. Jarasandha and all those people, they would also talk about Krishna. And also Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is also famous in Bhagavad Gita, through Bhagavad Gita. And the last one is renunciation, detachment. Can anyone say how Krishna is most detached person? Or how renounced he is? Or how he is so humble? Very simple.
He has created all this material energy, but he does not enjoy it.
Yeah, he is detached from material energy. What else? He is ready to become charioteer of Arjuna. Can you imagine? Someone taking the role of a charioteer and getting kicks from the soldier, from the warrior. So Krishna is most renounced. So these are the 6 opulences that is possessed by a person, and anyone who possesses these 6 opulence in completeness is considered Bhagavan. And because Krishna possesses all these 6 opulences incomplete, rather it's not that Krishna possesses these 6 things incomplete, Krishna provides these things to others. And that is how Krishna is called God. Then the next question is, if Krishna is God, what is position of Lord Ram, Vishnu, Narsimha? Then the next question comes, who is Lord Shiva? And Durga. Is Shiva the supreme God? Like some people, they say that Shiva is only the supreme God. And they say that, you see, Ram also came and Ram worshipped Shiva in Rameshwaram, and that's why Shiva is the supreme God. So what is the position of Lord Shiva and Durga? And not just position of Lord Shiva and Durga, who is Lord Ram, who is Vishnu, what is Narsimha, what are the Dasavataras? And so all these things I think we'll have to discuss next class, which is already 12 o'clock. Okay, so we discussed about the three some revision of the three modes of material nature, material world, and how the demigods rule the material world. How God is not just personal, impersonal. God is personal, and God has a form. And the best thing is to worship the personal form of the God, develop love for Him, and go back to spiritual world. And that worshipping the personal form of the Lord, the most important element of that love is service, and that service is called bhakti, and that is being explained in the 7th to 12th chapter. Bhakti means without expectation. No material relationship can have without expectation. Only we can have relationship with God on a spiritual platform without expectation, and God is already doing it as Paramatma. We have to start doing it. So then, before understanding and doing bhakti to God, first we need to understand what is, who is God and why Krishna is God. So God means Bhagavan. Bhaga means quality, Van means one who possesses in complete. There are 6 qualities: beauty, strength, knowledge, wealth, fame, and renunciation. This is a verse actually from Vishnu Puran. Iswarasya Aishwaryasya Samagreshu Viryasya Yasasasriya. This is we'll next class discuss about this also words. And then in the next class we'll discuss elaborately about Lord Shiva and other avatars of Lord Vishnu. Okay, we'll also discuss about other avatars of Vishnu, and we'll discuss about Lord Shiva. Okay, is this clear? Anyone has any question before we end?
Prabhuji, we were discussing about SRT, just a little revision. So, is SRT of subtle body and gross body same?
Yeah, same. Actually, no. Actually, is the SRT of the subtle body that determines the gross body. So, based on the subtle body is like a casting. It is like a cast. And uske cast ke upar gross body padta hai. It has to be same. Okay. Anything else? Clear?
I actually want to, Prabhuji, I want to understand the meaning of Satchitananda.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just tell. So what is Satchidananda? I think we discussed last class in the personal and impersonal aspect. Sat means eternal. Chit means knowledge. Ananda means bliss. So Satchidananda means, if we say that some God's body is Satchidananda, means God's body is eternal. It is not like today God is taking birth, tomorrow he will die. He is eternal. Matlab, no birth, no death. And Ananda means no disease, no old age. Krishna is always in Syam Sundar form, always beautiful. Nava Yovanamcha is always beautiful, and he doesn't have old age, he doesn't have age. And knowledge means he doesn't require any education. He doesn't have to go through education system. The body itself is having full knowledge. So that is meaning of Satchidananda. No birth, no death, no education, no disease, no old age. You also want to have such a body? Yes, Ansu, you want to have such a body? Huh?
Yes.
You already have a body. The soul is already also Satchidananda. Only thing is that you have forgotten and you are thinking and identifying with this material body. All of us have Satchidananda body. But unfortunately, we are identifying with it Asat, Achit, Nirananda body. That is what is this material body. So material body, this is spiritual body. And material body, sorry, yes?
But what I actually want to understand is that we cannot imagine this form.
No, we cannot
We
imagine.
can understand it, but we cannot have a figure. I mean, no figure can come to mind is one thing for this.
Yeah, so we cannot imagine the form. The form is already mentioned in the scriptures, how Krishna looks, how Lord Ram looks. So it's not about imagination. It is how eternally Krishna looks like this. It is how eternally Lord Ram looks like this. So we are dependent on the scriptures. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya. So Yamasama Sundara. Krishna is Syama Sundar. Syama Sundar matlab his body is of blue color. And Krishna is holding Benu, Kwanantam, Aravinda, Dalayataksham, Barahavatam, Samasitam, Buddhasundarangam. So he is playing a Venu. So we are dependent on the scriptures, on what is the form. We don't have to imagine the form, as you said correctly. Yes? So the scriptures describe the form of God. And we accept that form, and based on that form we make deities, and we invite God also to be present in the form of deity. That also we'll discuss next class, the Archa Vigraha. Okay? Is it clear? Anyone has any other question?
Well, the deities in different places are different color, like somewhere Krishna we see black, somewhere
That's because of the stone. There are based on the black stone it is made. So it's like you can make it out of black stone, you can make it out of white stone, we can make it out of brown stone. That's just the color of the stone. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.